playing with a cheap Strat.
Yes. But you get the best thing about those ones is the squeak. In fact, they're free.
What you want to do is get the one that I got. It's made out of neoprene stuff that wetsuits are made out of.
Oh, yeah,
It's got a bit of bounce to it.
I used to have one of the, was it the one Slash used to play? And it was
You could do that, yeah.
a total super bounce in it.
Yeah,
One
got
of them.
yeah, it's brilliant. I've still got it. It was stolen by my kid though. I've had it since the 90s as well. They put it on a guitar and I looked at that. Oh my god, that feels amazing, and that's the last time I saw it. Joyce Parenthood.
Probably vintage and worth money now. Yeah.
Probably. Guitar Strats maybe.
Hey YouTube! I didn't tell Scott I'd already started recording. So this is
right, okay, pre-recording now.
pre-recording.
Wait to push my glasses up.
A wee bit of secret bit. Remove the camera over there rather than over there because I think it's probably easier to look at. Because I can kind of see it at the corner of my eye when I'm looking at that.
I forgot to brush my face. It's okay though, isn't it?
Yeah. Right, so you want now we've just done what's in the bag, and it was the wee red bass and
Gould.
the Gould,
not Guild.
not Gould, no. Not Guild. Gould. I don't actually know anything about Guild at all. Right, go for the just moderately horrified first.
Moderate. God. It's in a gig envelope, so it's
The
not.
gig envelope's a quality one. I got that free with this guitar.
Oh, good lord.
No, so it's only zipped at the bottom.
So it's really just, I
Real-
can't
real-
access it at all. I've just got
No, you've got to slide it out and you're going to go, I've seen this one.
I have seen it, I can tell already, it's the blood splattered one.
Yeah, but you've got, why have I brought it up?
Oh my good lord, look at that. It's a weapon, fuck off. I'll stab you.
Yeah, I just made it up and just
The
drew it.
sharpness of it.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous, isn't it?
No, it's pretty cool.
It looks different.
I would maybe black that out.
Yeah, I was thinking white because the guitar's white, but white or black. Yeah,
The guitar's actually ridiculous, there you go, see that look? It's a murder scene.
but it's a triple bucker as well.
What I do, that I like, see the tread plate? That's what it's called.
Tread
We were talking
plate?
about it earlier
Yeah.
on. Tread plate looks really cool. Try to get the angle right so as they can see it.
Yeah.
Very clever. This has actually got a proper arch top body on it, whereas the other guitar we were looking at has got a full arch top body.
No, it's got chamfers.
It's a liar.
It's a chamfers.
It's well, this one's got an arch top on. It's a really nice body actually.
Dead
Shame
light.
about the face. Sorry.
You don't notice it, have you?
What? Oh my good lord! Who did that?
It was already like that. That was one that we were given two guitars. One, the Strat, had a terrible headstock on it, and it was scalloped. Very, very scalloped.
That's the most severe scalloping I've ever seen. See the head? That's mental.
See the extra white dots?
Well, no,
That's the side of the side
yeah,
markers.
you saw through them. That's crazy. That's. He's the plug boy. Obviously, it still sounds the same, or does it now that it's got the triple? No, of course it doesn't anymore.
Oh, you played it before when it had a Strat neck on it.
Yeah. God, that feels weird.
But it's just like, expect to be pulling the strings off the end of the fingerboard a fair bit. To be honest, the headstock's kind of grown on me. It looks quite good from this angle. Should have made it be like 2 M's. Maybe it's an M.
Yeah. That's not bad. Afraid to put my hand. That's the problem with these guitars. See, if you've been playing a cheap, nasty guitar with high action, and you go to something with a scallop fretboard. No.
No. It's, you can just hold everything down too much. Yeah, that's just pushing. That's just pulling it in towards the.
That's what it's good for, though.
Yeah. I thought it was perfect for that guitar because it had a Strat neck on that. In fact, it was one of the Strat necks you had, the Japanese one. And I was never.
Oh, you bastard! It bit me.
Oh, not treating it with it. So I'm kind of feeling slightly threatened with that headstock, to be honest.
What's it sound like?
Kind of. You want fuzz on, most definitely. So it's like up is humbucker, middle is triple bucker, down is single coil. It sounds quite brutal.
very odd, doesn't it?
It's really weird. I've seen a number of times I've checked the action to make sure the action's alright. It's like measuring it. It's like it is like 1.5 mil. It's fine, but it feels like the action's like that because that's.
You need to frets that. Right, polished is what I mean.
So, for tech heads, that was the sub and up pedal TC electronics, and
Subbing up and
the
Behringer
Spark
Super Fuzz.
Behringer Super Fuzz.
And a TC Electronics Spark pedal just for extra voodoo and sauce. Yeah. Guitar's out of tune already. It's my fault. So.
To be fair, I think those strings were actually on. I don't think I took the strings off the guitar.
They're old feeling.
I didn't take them off the guitar. they were the ones off the Strat.
Right.
But it had a Strat neck, so they're probably not quite. They're not quite sitting in the same place either.
I feel cheap. Sorry, but you know what I mean. Because your other guitars are not cheap. It's what it's a good thing.
It's but scalloping does not make a guitar easier to play.
It's more to do with this.
Yeah.
Getting underneath and getting your bends and stuff. Up at this end more. That's why you see the Richie Blackmore scallop and it's not really done at the top end. It's more up at the top end of the neck.
Yeah, I've got the. Mine is it kind of starts at the fifth or something, but it starts on the treble side.
Can't really do it because you're stringed. No, not filthy. Fucked. Right, okay. This one's going off my lap because it's not feeling.
I thought maybe the scalloping thing would be interesting enough to make it.
It is, but it's just the G and these two strings here are not working.
Okay.
How do you say that nicely?
Right, well you'll love that one compared to this one.
Oh, that's not worse, is it? Really? Shut up. It's not worse.
Fucking.
Well, this is good actually, I like that. Do you know where that would be good?
On the
Take a
wall?
Dremel to the frets, clean them, properly.
Aye.
And level the frets and put some decent strings on it. I think you're talking good then. It's been let down by the, what would you call it?
The strings.
Them guys.
Yeah.
Lots are hard.
I'll put strings on. It was more to see if it was going to make it work.
I think it's going to work perfectly, but it just needs a wee tiny bit more work on the frets because they're a bit grainy. I'm a nightmare, sort of snob. I mean,
yeah, okay.
gritty.
Yeah. I don't even think I cleaned them, to be honest.
It's almost there. But that's it. Do you know what? It's got all the hallmarks of a decent setup, and it doesn't look crazy because it doesn't have any Phillips head screws going through the front of the fretboard.
Yeah.
That was the most unique thing I've ever seen.
Was it this one?
It was that one.
No, one of them was I had the 2 deck screws going through the block.
No, that one had the neck screws. It wasn't that neck, but it was screwed in from the front.
Yeah, those holes are hidden quite nicely by this neck plate.
That's a nice guitar. I would give that one probably a solid 7 out of 10 just now.
With strings on.
It's the strings that let it down.
Yeah. Well,
Nice guitar. I like the headstock.
Silly guitar.
Looks violent.
Oh, where's the camera? It's over there. That's weird being left-handed.
Confusing, isn't it?
It is, but I don't get. I always do that. Look.
Look at that.
I should really have sanded the
Do you
bottom.
know, it looks a bit like a bird or something, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's got a kind of avian.
I don't think they would ever make this headstock normally because how did that bit there not snap? Look how thin it is.
So it's that wood, it's so hard.
Yeah. I'm surprised I didn't snap it because I'm an ape. You know?
Well,
So-
yeah, I mean it's very, very hard wood though, so it's obviously a nice dod of wood that it's made out of. What was the brand on it?
No idea. But it'd been modified at a really hack it. A really horrible looking headstock on
I'll
it.
give that 7 out of 10, yeah, good, well done. I'm scared for this guy.
You're going to be terrified of that guy.
Shut
I borrowed this. You will not believe how much these cost. But I borrowed this off my pal David.
What is it? Is it broken?
No. You might wish it was though. This is I've seen one before. I don't know if they've ever played one.
What is that? Oh no. You're a bastard.
You got to get a tune, that's it.
Oh, Oh no.
Right.
You even get strings on it. Shut up.
It does!
Look, it's going. Does that Les Paul thing? It's Les Paul shaped and it does back flips like a Les Paul. Look, there we go. So it wants to hit you in the face. That's stupid.
It's got to be plugged in.
How do you play chords? Oh, right, okay.
So it'll be on the...
Sorry, I'm just transitioning.
Have you played one before?
No.
You're in for a treat then. So this is a Yamaha.
Yes, it's.
And if you look them up on eBay...
Yes, it's doodah.
Yeah.
That doodah there?
Yeah. And you want a clean sound of it?
No, it's not fucking. It's not going in. Didn't you put a bit of hair around it first?
On. Yep.
How's it not going through my amp? No, where did I plug it in at that? Is it got its own speaker?
It does, but it's not very good.
Right, okay.
But that's to say.
Right, you plug it in then. Right.
You don't want distortion around, you want it clean.
How do you make it stop? You don't make it, you can't mute it. How's that?
Ooh. Can't slide. Yeah. I imagine the lights up here are burst. I think they should probably all light up when you press them.
Where's the whammer?
On the back there's a silver strip that's something to do with something. There might be.
Tracking's a bit weird, isn't it?
Quite a lot. It's quite weird. I noticed that. See the buttons are kind of string shaped.
Where's the
Just on the front, I think.
volume, I mean?
It's on the above.
Oh, Jesus Christ, so it is, look at that. I never noticed that. Right, okay.
Yeah. So if you go to
Can I just turn it up for there? Just go, what?
yes. But obviously it's got more sounds as well.
The guitar.
Well,
Hold on a minute.
is that not a piano sound? To be actually honest, it actually sounds really good when you're not playing it myself.
Doesn't want to play scat at all.
It's like,
No. Run it frets. See that? Try make different sounds then, do something to it.
if you go to sound select, then you can just up and down. I can hear it.
playing strings.
It is, but because the buttons kind of feel like strings though. So you end up trying to play that with them and stuff. Oh, distortion guitar.
If it does,
it's done well.
it's weird.
You're doing much so much better than I was. That'll be bass then. Well, it's uprighty. But no vibrato.
We've got to get some copies right. We've got to try it.
Well, I'd successfully getting it on the U-Bass then. I think that's just too low for the human ear to hear. It's not what I expected it to be. I was thinking you could just play.
It's impossible. It's really hard because there's no string to follow along. Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
chords crazy, right? Sorta.
Yeah. But it's never. It's,
Synthy stuff.
it doesn't do something stuff. I was going to say the tip for the internal speaker, but I don't know. It's kind of mad the way all the sounds it has are sort of guitar-y, although they do sound quite synthy. It is a synth approximation of a guitar sound. It doesn't have orchestras and stuff on it, I don't think. Kind of like a maniac sound set almost.
Can't do any riffs on it
But it's for learning them. Why don't you try playing one of the songs in it?
Songs.
They're written on it. You have to read them out. They're written on that sticker.
What fucking stuff?
Sticker on the front.
No, thank you. No thanks. You press the buttons, right?
Tell me what are the songs? Which one do you want to play along to?
Oh my god. Tears in Heaven, A Hard Day's Night, Stand Back, Day Tripper, More Than Words. Oh my god. I don't know any of them. Sitting in the Dock of the Bay.
You don't need to know them. It'll show you how to play it.
11. He's 11.
Right. So, song select.
Right.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then you just strum to start, I think. Or do you press strum start? There's one that says strum.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm not doing a thing.
Why? Okay.
Shut up.
Why the way? Hold the right chords.
I'm obviously not advanced enough for this. It's like I'm playing it! Come on! I'm playing that too!
You understand it?
It's a dick. It's an absolute warmer. Can we make it stop? How do you make it stop? Stop. Oh, that's mad.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Say something?
I'll join it in. Demo mode. I think we should throw this out the window.
Sure.
Comments, perfect comments.
I want to play something.
Where should it go? Should go.
What was it? Was it More Than Words? Is that the
That's
Mr.
the-
Big song?
Mr. Big, I can't remember. Is that?
Well, I'll find out in a second. California Girls, really? 5. Right, so song select. Did we say 7? Nope, I said 5. Right, so
1, 2, 3, 4.
no.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So that's what you want. You want this way you can hold it. It's G. It's not.
I know the
So it's,
I play it properly without that. Tap over there. And throw it in. Send it in.
that's really hard.
G. Go. G. C. It's missing chords. I want to burn it with fire. It won't stop when you start it. It's terrible.
Well, I think if you knew what you were doing, it stopped. I just have to play the chords.
Oh, the bastard!
But see where it holds until I press the D.
Maybe that film was the most annoying noise in the world.
I think it is that.
One.
No, that can go and burn in hell. That's cruel. Why would you inflict a child on that? Why would you? What? Why?
It does, I suppose.
One, two,
Don't touch
three,
it.
four.
It'll go off again. Pull the wires out. Pull the
One,
Oh, shit.
pull the
Three,
wires out.
four.
Just kill it. Oh, it's still going. Oh man, that's my idea of hell.
So when are you going to get... I would suggest you get one of these, but they're expensive.
I'm not getting one of them. I would use that as an anchor for my boat that I don't even have. I
It
just
would
float
float.
in the ocean of hope. I bet you wouldn't if I weighed it down enough. But a good bit of chain on it.
So I'll fill it with rocks.
Bit of chain, fine.
Yeah, so this is the thing that I thought was a bit like my Casio MIDI guitar. I thought they started doing not the same thing, eh?
No, it's
It's not even what I thought it was.
It's a cruel joke because it doesn't even feel like a guitar because there's a disconnect between all of it. There's no syncopation between what you're doing with that hand and that hand. It doesn't.
No, it's...
It wants you to hit the buttons that are lit.
Yes, but the thing is, see, I noticed there, see if you were holding it down.
See, I don't
And
care
but-
to
but-
like that. I play the extra finger because
Oh, yeah,
that's
so
what
do I.
I've always ever done. And that wasn't having it. I was like, nah, you're right.
No, you're not doing that. But the thing was, to see when you were playing another chord, if you were holding down, it showed you the freedom it lit up. Because you get your finger on the wrong note, but it lit up because you were... Yeah. So, if you look on eBay, right now, how much these are, right?
Much.
There's 3. 1, starting bid, 51 quid. No bid yet, it's only been on for a couple hours. 1, still got a week to go, 100 quid, got a bid. And 1, as new, in good condition, buy it now, 299.
Shut the front door and don't let it back in again.
I would have one of these.
No.
If, I would have bought one of these years ago if you could
No.
get one for 20 or 30
No,
quid.
no, that's somebody that's just they've made a decimal point error somewhere in their brain, somewhere along the line.
That's what they go for, no? They always go for that, because that's why I've never had one.
$29.99.
Brand new, all in.
Yeah, I'll give you that for it. Maybe
But you don't get them for that.
Okay.
That's what my pal paid for this one.
$2.99.
Was he bought it for 30 quid or something like that?
See, that's fair dues. At 30 quid.
Yeah.
That's alright, aye.
But I've never seen them for...
It's a cruel joke to give to a child to say, there you go, learn to play the guitar, because no, it's not even...
It's kind of... Clear what it's for with this learn to play stuff, innit?
To give you bad taste in music, it's just turning you into a... Was it
It's got the Beach Boys in it.
I know, but what do you call those guys now? OK Brandon, one of those guys. It's like an OK Brandon guitar. It's the most beige guitar I've ever seen. It's beige,
Yeah.
pink. The only thing it's missing is Achy Breaky Heart, and I bet you was originally penned to have it on it.
Yeah. I bet you this is the British version, it's got D-Tripper on it instead.
I bet the original one's got Achy Breaky Heart, and I bet you there's a really annoying Chinese one as well. It's got terrible Chinese music on it too. And Japanese and Korean.
Yeah.
Because it's Yamaha, they punish us worldwide when they're going to do that kind of thing.
But Yamaha's like don't make shite stuff.
Well, they don't. I mean, it's well made, terrible thing. It's awfully well designed. Terribleness.
Runs batteries as well.
It takes on.
I don't know what this contact strip in the back was for, but apparently you put this silver tape on because apparently it makes it better.
Well,
I didn't notice what the contact strip was doing.
it makes it.
Like that. See if you look at below the tape. This is no, he's extended it. Apparently because I don't know.
Does it actually work, the contact strip under?
Yes, no, it is. No, this is conductive
The whole
shielding.
thing is conductive.
It's
So
just
that
he's
would-
basically made the contact strip bigger.
Right. Okay. It never made any difference though. There was no vibrato or anything from it, was there? Or does it?
I didn't notice either.
I think it should maybe go in the fires and stay there. Melt.
It would melt. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't know if you. The thing is, you're not going to find one of these because someone will look them up on eBay and they got
It was that.
Well, it was a bid at 100 quid. I think
Remember-
100, 120, 150 quid is what they go
Remember we
for.
saw that ridiculous thing in the music shop in Kirky, that red keyboard that was just a kid's keyboard. It was like a Bontempi
Yes.
keytar,
Yes.
but it was made by...
It was a Yamaha. It was a Yamaha guitar. I was being a wee bit sneaky because I knew that they were quite desirable. It's MIDI controlled. See this, right? It's got MIDI on it.
It's on drugs. Well, that even then.
No, it doesn't do what I thought it would do. I plugged it into a synth.
I saw you panic in the same way I panicked because it didn't stop making noise. It was supposed to.
And I knew, I thought I knew what the buttons did. I've mastered
even when
this.
you don't press the buttons, you press a button and it starts randomly making a noise that you're not involved in.
There's a strum start.
No.
Both. There's 4 of the buttons are start and stop.
It's cruelty. It is, yeah. A phone Esther.
Check capo.
Bin.
Bin. Yeah, but see, MIDI wise, I thought I could plug this into the, my wee sound module, and then play,
What,
keyboard chords.
I suppose.
Like a synth. If you were trying to do a synth backing track, but you can't play synth,
Okay.
right? You could have like a plug-in or something,
But
and then you can put it on the background as G, and you can play sweeping chords on
I
a.
suppose you saw me try to play it then, it was an absolute mess though.
Yes, but that's because you're playing it like a guitar. If you could just make the buttons just the notes, it would be like a keyboard.
I suppose you're right.
But arranged so you could. I know how to play a C, but it's like play a D7. It's like I don't know how you play that on a keyboard. Whereas in this, I can play it like that. And then if it was just you press the buttons and it made the synth noises, it'd be great.
The only thing is, it's only going to make the synth noise with no dynamics, so you're not going to be able to add vibrato or any of that kind of stuff via your handy poos. Which a guitar without vibrato, it's like a pee without a fart. Right? Yeah.
It's not what I've heard before.
It's true.
It's new. It could be a T-shirt. Yeah. Aye, but as I said, it doesn't do that. What it does on my wee MIDI module, when you play the notes, it plays random tracks.
It could be a really good sequencer. Do you know what I mean? You could use that to trigger stuff.
No, you can't.
Live. Look what's happening on the screen. Something's getting pressed. Did you see that?
My Chemical Romance Black Parade. We're still recording.
We're sitting on the mouse.
Sitting on the mouse. That's the keyboard. Yeah. So. What was talking about there?
It needs to go in the bin. That's what we're talking about. That needs to go directly into the bin. This, on the other hand, is quite cool. Needs great work.
I had a valid point there. I forgot what it was.
It's terrible. It needs to go in the bin.
Yeah, no. What I'm trying to say is it doesn't. You can't plug it into do that. It's like it doesn't when you plug it into the sound module. It sends out lots of key commands. You get different MIDI channels. It changes channel every few notes at random areas and plays different noises on each. Like that bit, can I just go da da da, and it's like no, it's like changing MIDI channel and all that on the front of the machine. So it's not. It doesn't do that. What the MIDI's for is maybe linking them to God.
Do you know what it'd be quite good for? A bat.
A bat. It's a bit. The neck's a bit.
It's not a non-lethal bat though. It'd be quite satisfying because it'd probably still hurt, but it would still break.
Yeah.
Look, there's the bell to tell us that we have to destroy the guitar. It's a sign. Do you hear it? To whom the bell told that. Look at that, it's an abomination.
Yeah, so you get six. I should run this at the start. Speaker strings there. Obviously,
not actually attached to anything, and all the tension of them is different. So
I think they actually get thicker. That one.
Yeah, but it's
it is. They're actually graduated. This is thicker than that one.
It's still all wrong though.
Yeah, that's it. Right. I'm not suggesting it's right at all.
Not for a second. Are you suggesting no? So I think you're trying to get that focus.
That's not what I want to focus. Maybe I'll go really close at focus. No, still, it's focus on my
See,
face. Hide my face. Hide both our faces. Is it face recognising or something? I can't see the screen.
I've seen Amy in the back. So, oh, hey, Amy. Well, let's get play and pause and start and start and start and start. Like
start. Yeah.
It's like 3 start buttons to start different things.
Yeah, and then you get the thing that changes. You get an up and a down.
Do you know, it'd be an interesting MIDI trigger, but I don't fancy being able to.
But that's what I mean. It's not a MIDI trigger.
Well, I don't fancy being able to find my way around it. Do you know what I mean? Because it doesn't feel like a guitar, even though it's GSO, guitar shaped object. It doesn't feel like you're holding a guitar neck. It feels like you're holding an abomination.
A wee bit like a TV remote, perhaps.
Worse.
Yeah. no, that feels like that. It's basically if you just cut that bit off there, you've got a TV remote.
It's definitely got cheap TV remote control. See, like once you get out of Argos, those wee cheap tellies.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not convinced. Yamaha, no. I think there's a rogue Yamaha unit and they just have a total laugh at Yamaha's expense by releasing nonsense.
I mean,
just to annoy it.
It's such a strange thing, but as you say,
it's one of Yamaha's sons that's out there that's just a complete arsehole. It's like, yeah, wait to see this, by the way.
I don't know, but is it this is the whole reason why I thought the MIDI guitar didn't take off, because Yamaha, their version was like this. I mean, this is a relatively. Imagine you probably get 80s. I don't know.
I don't understand why. What's the point in it? It's not a guitar, and it's not like a guitar, and the strings are pointless.
But the thing is,
you guys heard it, you saw it. It's
Yeah. But the thing is, it doesn't do what I thought it did either. I thought it meant that you could say you're having an acoustic jam. I could play a piano sound on this because we don't have a piano, and then it doesn't do that though. It's only got guitar-y sounds.
That's rubbish.
And when I say guitar-y, they're not really guitar-y. Why doesn't it have synth sounds?
To be honest with you, if it was a person, I'd still want to grate it. Would have been impaled with a little gag here.
Yeah.
Plonker.
Why didn't they make it so that you could use it as MIDI control? Unless I'm missing something.
I think it is a MIDI controller. Is that not what that is? At the arse there? Is that not MIDI?
No, that's what I mean. That's what I said. It doesn't do that.
It doesn't do that. That's just.
No, the MIDI must plug it. You must. Oh, you can record the MIDI on it.
I bet you could probably just fart about with that and make it a MIDI port straight through.
See, the thing is, it would be quite good if it was. Well, when I say quite good, it would mean that you could see if it was
Wouldn't
like.
be good. It's still an abomination.
See if it was analog. See if you could plug it into like an analog synth, like a Moog sound, and do the peer doo, and then you could know wah wah wah. Maybe it would just mean you would know.
But we're definitely going to end this video with one of those messages that you did about the Honor. Don't buy this guitar.
Don't buy this guitar.
Don't buy the Honor.
The Honor?
We're still saying that?
No, it was the Arbiter.
Don't buy the Arbiter.
I don't know if you know if it's still there. I'm not.
You didn't buy it. I was expecting he's fully to sell something and buy that.
I think it might be. I'm going to wait till it drops the price. Which is 150.
That's boo. That's what that is. Doesn't even get a score.
No, well, it's not on the guitar score.
Boo. Not even a guitar score. No.
But as I said, it's like at $29.99.
It's probably.
You can tell they've kind of used a sort of matte plastic to make it look more expensive than
Do you know what it
$29.99.
is? It looks like the American car plastic that's been shaved down and flattened a bit. Feels like that. I mean, it's got that.
Yeah.
Even that's made of plastic, mate. It's not real wood. Look at that.
Of course, there's no wood in this.
There's no wood in it at all. Exactly.
Oh, it's got real guitar strap buttons.
It's a liar.
It's a liar.
It's a liar.
And it's obviously it's a bolt on neck.
It's not even a neck.
I
What
don't
is
know.
that? That's a handle.
I don't know. The thing is, okay, it boils down to like I'm in a charity shop
Aye.
and I see one of these for
Yeah.
20 quid,
Yeah.
and I go over and it,
See, to be
it
honest
turns
with
on. It's got batteries in it. It
See
works.
if it was 3 hours ago,
Yeah.
and I went into a charity shop and I saw that for 25 quid, I'd be all over it. See now? See if it was a fiver, I'd go like that. No!
I suppose maybe the other thing is
350? Nah, man.
the other thing is that if you saw it on like in a guitar shop, I don't know if you said
The thing
can
is,
you buy these in guitar
no,
shops?
would you want to buy it? Because would you want to be seen carrying it home? Would you want to be seen playing it?
Oh.
I mean, look how sexy this guitar is. This guitar's sexy as well. I mean, why? Hold that one up.
In a sort of Rammstein sense, I suppose that one, but
It's not even a question.
yeah, they have managed to completely nail the having almost none of the sexy, desirable aspects of Hatcher guitar.
That's what I mean,
Regardless of what it sounds like, or
that's what
whether
I
you
mean,
can
it's-
play, it is quite a cool. Like a what's it got?
I mean, it's plastic, so they had the option to make it any shape they wanted,
Yes,
in any colour they wanted.
yes, but they should make it play
They
pianos and
they
stuff.
could have used a neck profile that's probably better for smaller hands as well, because that's a chunky boy.
Is it like a? Is it?
It's not even no.
It's not like
It's a handle. It feels like a handle that you open when you're opening a bus door or something.
yeah.
It feels like a handle, doesn't it? Or a really cheap remote control.
It feels like, well, I think maybe part of the remote control is that tape in the back, which kind of
I
makes
bet
it.
you've got to twist it like a remote control if it doesn't work right. So you do that with
Oh,
a remote
yeah,
control.
sort of.
Hey, do that with that. Try it. Go. Try it.
It's like,
Try it.
no,
Let me try it.
I've already unplugged it.
Can I try a stress test?
I tell you what, I think.
Stress test.
Well, I did notice something there that I hadn't actually seen. I know your favourite is on this. Shh. Tears in Heaven was your.
Wasn't.
It's Clapton, is it?
Oh.
I won't plug into the amp. I'll just listen to it on its own.
No, that's not fair.
See,
That's cruel.
That's it. I think that was one. I don't know. That maybe some Young Wee Malmsteen, but it just says demo.
You can see I'm kind of scared back here.
So this I think could just play entirely on its own.
Oh my god.
D.
I'll get ready. Look.
You have to pay for it. You have to pay for it.
That's fine. There you go. Just gonna put this outside here, right?
So now you can stay in the the room.
Just let the lad open the door on that.
Yeah. It's
Sit there. Can you reach that?
I was about go back in if I don't turn it off.
Just making sure you can't reach it.
It's alright. I can't use the plug anyway. I need to plug it in.
Bard.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just the mouse again. But
Bard.
yeah, I did say you would never have guessed. I said we're going to do the 20 questions. I've got something different. I also said you would hate it.
I would have got it. Because I would have asked, is it a real guitar? And you could not have.
Oh no,
guessed.
okay, you're right. If you said it was a real guitar, I would say no. Yes, okay.
I asked you, has it got 6 strings? And you said it's got 6 strings, which is true.
Yes.
That's the bit that.
No, the thing I was worried about when I was driving over, I was thinking about was that you're going to ask the question, is it a guitar? And I'm going to have to go,
No.
I don't know. Well, I literally just turned it on, played it for 2 seconds, and make sure it works.
No. That. Do you like my new guitar, man?
It does. It does have the same neck profile.
Same profile and same buttons.
Yeah. Rock on. That was It's Yamaha.
It's a dick.
Right. I wish I could immediately flip on to go into see if I'd been using the OBL thing.
Aye.
No, the OBS.
Flick on it.
I could have flicked onto the other, got looked up here. You go, you're at the toilet or something, and looked up, and go up here.
300 quid, really though?
There's one on eBay for 300 quid.
Your guitar's on there for $6 grand. Fucking come on.
There's a West Tone Pantera, the pink one.
That's
Definitely
definitely.
That's reverb.
The reverb, but it's definitely a decimal point here.
I don't think so.
$6 grand.
No, I don't think so. It says it's really, really rare.
Oh, it's really, really rare. But that's 60 range.
It's not really rare, is it? West Tone? West Tone's just billions of them. It's like really, really rare, as in them. I think
it would be awesome if it
was. Is it
rare?
rare?
It would be awesome if it was, because I'd be encouraging you to go and buy that other one back. Don't geese it. Don't say a word to say, can I get that back? I really liked it and I miss it.
Yeah, it's worth $6 grand. We won't be watching anyway. Hey, Wayne. Right, now you can say goodbye. We end up talking again. Rock on!